From Russia with love. Hi, I'm a merry girl with a good sense of humor. I have got many friends.
I believe in miracle, and I want to have enduring family, and I want to surround family with...
Sometimes I feel so lonely in this huge world. I feel as if I got...
My favorite flowers are tulips. I like Chanel perfume very much.
I'm seeking responsible, intelligent, and reliable man for love and marriage.
I need you, my second half. Find me.
In a small Northland town, a divorced man is preparing for the arrival of his fiancée, a woman he wooed by email from the other side of the world.
It's rapidly approaching the time when my lady friend is going to visit me from Russia, from a place called Khabarovsk. This place where I live is not exactly blessed with an abundance of eligible young women. I myself went over and visited her, spent a month over there, and now she's going to come here.
Commercial photographer Kevin has just 24 hours before he brings home the woman with whom he hopes to share the rest of his life.
Been getting food for an evening meal tomorrow, basically. A couple of roast chooks to do and salads to prepare and one thing and another. Thought I'd try and get a bit of Kiwi cuisine and with all the... and something that's special for her that she would get in Russia. I'm nervous. I'm just nervous about how she will find it, how she will find New Zealand, and I don't know. I don't know why I'm nervous, really. I shouldn't be, but I just feel a little sort of butterflies in the stomach. I was going to bake some bread tomorrow too, do some Russian-style bread. It's a black bread. It's something that I haven't had a go at before. I'm going to throw it in the bread maker. See how I go anyway. I'm just making sure everything's tickety-boo before she gets here. But I just want everything to be right, because, I mean, her house is spotless. She's down on her hands and knees every day, scrubbing the floor, every inch of the floor. I'm not quite at that stage, sort of once a month, I think.
With Galia arriving soon, Kevin is visiting another Russian woman who happens to be an old friend of his fiancée's.
I know they'll both be pretty excited at the prospect of being together again and seeing one another.
Yelena Zykova married New Zealander Larry Cochrane 3 years ago. They have a 6-month-old son, Dmitry.
So how long is it since you've seen her?
Since about a year and a half.
When speaking with her last night, she's sort of a little bit nervous about things, and she's not the only one. No. God, I hope she likes it when she gets here.
I hope you still remember not to tell her that I'm going to meet her.
No, I haven't told her. I haven't told her. No, we can devise a scheme to sort of deceive her as to your whereabouts.
It was Yelena who advertised dance teacher Galia on a New Zealand singles website.
To be honest, it was my idea. I just hoped he might meet someone special, soulmate, because our life is just full of surprises.
Once I heard her talk and heard the accent of her voice, I thought, wow, you know, I almost fell in love instantly with her voice.
Kevin would phone and keep us up to date with what was happening. You know, he was buzzing.
She couldn't come out here as a visitor, but we've decided that we do love one another and we do want to spend the rest of our lives together. And it's quite difficult when we're half a world apart. So we proceeded along the lines of a fiancé visa. That meant that we had to get engaged. I applied for a marriage licence and booked a marriage celebrant. Filled out a sponsorship form and got letters of support from my family and friends, and we've got 9 months in which to get married, or she's back on board a plane to Russia again.
Kevin's making one last phone call to his fiancée before her imminent arrival.
Hello, Галя. Здравствуйте. Как поживаешь? Хорошо. You getting nervous? Я боюсь?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're brave girl, eh?
I know you stayed in airport. I know you waiting for me.
Да.
Yes?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on.
While Kevin's long-distance love wings her way to New Zealand, An Auckland bachelor is beginning his search for a Russian bride.
Bit of staunch, man. Do the rugby league thing.
After several unsuccessful relationships, 31-year-old Mike Waterhouse will place these photos with an agency in the hope of luring his ideal woman.
I think everybody's looking for the right person. And I think, why does it have to be here? Why does the person have to be here? Why limit yourself to one place? I'd bust myself to have a really nice relationship, and I'd give everything into it. I want to be able to come home to a lady who is excited to see me home, that I can share my day with, that I can laugh with, share my own emotions with, and vice versa.
Mike is lodging his photo portfolio with a couple who run an international marriage service from their Auckland home.
Russian ladies are more old-fashioned in the relationship sense, and that's what I'm looking for. I think that's the big difference, is I'm looking for a more traditional relationship.
Russian lady still believes that man sort of is the head of the family, so he's definitely needs to be sort of stronger and mature than the lady.
Mm.
Right?
Yep, don't you forget it. Oh, sorry.
Divorcees Elena Usyantseva and Wayne Davis met through an introduction service themselves and have now been married 4 years.
A lot of my friends who looked at the files that you guys sent me, they said, well, you know, they're very attractive.
You probably look at them and say, oh, they're so attractive, but in Russia it's norm, you know?
You hear a lot about, like, Anna Kournikova.
Mm.
And I mean, over here, they're going crazy about it, you know?
Yeah.
And through the media and stuff like that.
Anna Kournikova is just a normal Russian woman.
Yeah.
I have workmates joke with me at work and say, you know, did you see Anna Kournikova on TV? And it's like, well, why do I need to see Anna Kournikova on TV? I've got a Russian lady at home. Anna Kournikova is just, she plays tennis.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Nothing unusual.
I mean, if you want to see typical Russian women, just start looking through the files. And you just start looking through, there's just page after page after page. And I've said to some clients, yeah, this probably sounds hard, pick out the ladies you want to write to, but while you're going through it in the back of your mind, pick out one you think is absolutely unattractive in all respects. And no one has ever pulled one out. Because in each lady there's some beautiful quality. Mm-hmm. You know, you start looking through here and reading things, you know, description, calm, soft, likes nature, animals, reading, cooking. I work hard, but in my spare time I like outdoor activities and travel. Some people have the impression of doing this as to you're ordering yourself a wife, and in a way that's narrow-minded, because there's no way that you can just order a Russian lady. It's like starting up a pen pal situation and seeing if they're the person you're looking for. Yeah. They're very attractive, and I've noticed that quite a lot of them are professionals. They've got good education. And they're not sleazy in any way whatsoever. Seen doctors, lawyers, accountants, and a lot of them do speak English in some way.
For $350, boat builder Mike can buy the addresses of 20 women.
And then hopefully narrow it down to a lady that I'd like to spend a lot of time with and the rest of my life with.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.